Here we go. Rubies, sapphires, diamonds, and other gemstones are known the world over for their beauty and clarity. But what are some of the best ones? I'm Chris, and join me as I reveal to you 11 of the most valuable gemstones ever found. Number 11. Pink Star. The Pink Star is the largest diamond in the world to be declared color-wise as fancy vivid pink by the Gemological Institute of America. The Pink Star was owned by the Geneva-based Steinmetz Diamond Group, who presented the 59.60 carat diamond to the world via a showing in Monaco in 2003. After the reveal, it was lent to the Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History so that it could be viewed by many more people. Though technically not sold, the appraisal of the diamond revealed it to be worth around $25 million. The diamond can now be found in Sotheby's. Number 10. The Wittelsbach Graf Diamond. This particular diamond got a bit of a change after it was sold at auction, and people weren't happy about it. The Wittelsbach Graf Diamond was bought by the legendary Sir Graf himself and got the diamond for a little under $25 million. However, when he bought it, the stone had a special color, gray. Just FYI, gray is one of the rarest diamond colors in the world. But when Graf got the diamond, he had it adjusted so that it would have a blue hue instead, and many didn't like it and criticized him for changing the natural beauty of the gemstone. The diamond itself is 35.36 carats and is still worth a pretty penny even with its color changed. What do you think? Is it better to have a natural diamond that's gray or a modified diamond that's blue? Or just any diamond that's worth $25 million? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. Although I'm not on the market for a $25 million diamond just yet, but whatever, maybe one day. Number 9. The Sunrise Ruby. In regards to the most expensive or valuable ruby in the world, well, there's only one choice, and that's the Sunrise Ruby. Well, because when it was sold in auction, it was valued and sold at $30 million. And there's some in the world who even value it as the rarest of all gemstones. Some even go so far as to label it a unique treasure of nature. The ruby itself is 25.59 carats and has the color of pigeon blood. But you might be asking, why does this one in particular get such attention? Well, all gemstones have a quality to them, and the better the quality, the better the stone. For whatever reason, the Sunrise Ruby has a quality to it that is virtually unmatched. Experts admit that there were other gemstones like it in the world in terms of quality, however, they're often very small. So to have one this size, which can be prominently shown on a ring, is very rare and very valuable. And now for number 8. But first, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest videos, okay? Number 8. The Graf Pink Diamond. Pink diamonds are one of the most valuable diamonds in the world today. And one of the most valued ones ever is the Graf Pink Diamond. The diamond was once owned by Harry Winston, who kept the diamond for over 60 years. The 24.78 carat diamond was very special in numerous ways. Eventually, it was sold and then put onto a ring that was sold by Sotheby's. Geneva, one of the directors of the company, noted, "I cannot exaggerate just how rare this stone is. This sale is one of the most exciting in my 35-year career." When it went to auction, the stone sold for an incredible $47.2 million. This purchase helped set a record for the most expensive piece of jewelry ever sold at auction. Number 7. Oppenheimer Blue Diamond. While colored diamonds are rare and special, few are as rare as the Oppenheimer Blue Diamond. Why is this? Well, it's a pure blue that's just not found in nature very often. So to find this on a diamond of any size makes it special. Now, as for its owner, it used to be owned by one Sir Philip Oppenheimer. Hence how the stone got its name. In 2016, the diamond was put up for auction, and to the amazement of all present, the gem sold for an astounding $56 million. Now, lest you think this is an overpriced bid, the Oppenheimer Blue Diamond is rather large, and it's considered to be the largest blue diamond ever found. Number 6. De Beers Centenary Diamond. The De Beers Centenary Diamond breaks the bank in many ways when it was appraised at $100 million. making it one of the most valuable diamonds in the history of the world. But its history is also important. The diamond was found in 1986 and was discovered in the premier mine that was owned by the company. The diamond was brought to De Beers to celebrate something truly special, the 100th year of their diamond mine. All told, the diamond in its original untouched state was a whopping 599 carats, which is very big. However, as diamond owners know, the purity and design of the gemstone is what's truly important. So De Beers spent 3 years cutting and refining the form of the diamond until it was the perfect symbol of what the company wanted for their 100th anniversary. In the end, the De Beers Centenary diamond came in at 273.85 carats. When it was appraised, it was given D levels by the Gemological Institute of America, which is the highest grade possible for a colorless diamond. Once finished in 1991, the company toured it around the world to show it off. It even spent some time in the Tower of London as a main attraction. Eventually, though, it was sold and is privately owned to this day. Number 5. The Star of Adam. When it comes to sapphires, there are simple versions, then there are rare versions. One of the rarest of the gemstone is the Blue Star Sapphire. And in 2016, a man in Sri Lanka found the biggest one in the world. And how big was it? Well, it was 1,404 carats. And though the owner remains anonymous, he values the massive blue sapphire at a whopping $300 million. If you don't know, there's one thing that makes Blue Star sapphires stand out from others. If you put them under a light, they'll reveal a 6-pointed star. And that's exactly what this one does. To that end, the owner named the sapphire the Star of Adam. There's a big demand for sapphires in the world right now, which makes the Star of Adam one of the most valuable gemstones around in terms of desire alone. Number 4. Hope Diamond. The legendary Hope Diamond is legendary for numerous reasons. First and foremost, it's an incredibly valuable blue diamond, one measured to be 45.52 carats. In total, it's worth approximately $350 million. But while it is valuable, the curse of the object is arguably what people associate it with more. For the origin of this diamond, you have to go to a temple in India. A Hindu priest there stole the gem and then later died. Eventually, the gem was found and made its way to Europe in 1642. There, it was bought by a French merchant who would actually sell it to King Louis XIV. That merchant also died. King Louis and his wife were killed, and it later passed on from person to person, including a potential encounter with a British king whose family had to sell the diamond to pay off his massive debts, proving that the diamond would ruin you as much as it would kill you. Eventually, it wound up in the hands of a man named Henry Thomas Hope, which is the person the diamond was eventually named after. Several owners after him followed, and more tales of death, insanity, poverty, and more. The curse of the Hope Diamond is legendary, which weirdly makes it even more valuable, even though people have been very wary to try and steal it lest fear the wrath of the curse themselves. Regardless of what is real and what's fiction, the Hope Diamond is not cursing anyone anymore, for its last owner was wise enough to donate it to the Smithsonian in 1958, and it's still there to this day. Number 3. The Cullinan. The Cullinan has the honor of being the biggest rough diamond ever discovered in the world. It was in a South African mine in 1905, one that happened to be owned by diamond magnate Sir Thomas Cullinan. Originally, the mine manager who found the diamond actually thought it was a crystal, as the size was so immense that it was just impossible that it could be a real diamond, so he threw it away, though later it was found out to be the real deal. The diamond itself was a massive 3,106.75 carats once it was appraised. In 1907, the Cullinan was actually given as a gift to King Edward VII of England, but instead of giving the king a single diamond, the Cullinan was cut and carved into 9 pieces. These diamonds are now known as the Crown Jewels of England, alongside the Great Star of Africa diamond. These are without a doubt some of the most prized and valuable diamonds in history, both in part because of their individual value and the history that goes alongside them. Estimates have the diamonds at $400 million in worth. Number 2. The Bahia Emerald. Here is an emerald with a very interesting history, one that has seen it nearly destroyed, stolen, and so much more. The Bahia Emerald was found in Brazil, near Bahia, hence its name. It is one of the world's largest uncut emeralds. which just adds to its value and beauty to some. It is so untouched in terms of refinement that it's actually embedded in rock, but it's still estimated to be 341 kilograms. The emerald hasn't had it easy though. It was in a warehouse in New Orleans once, but not long after Hurricane Katrina hit and it almost washed it away via the rising waters. Many feel it was a miracle it wasn't lost. Then in 2008, it was somehow stolen from a vault in California, though it was retrieved. In terms of value, the Bahia Emerald was once appraised to be worth $400 million. Many speculate, though, it could be worth much more now. Number 1. Koh-i-Noor Diamond. The Koh-i-Noor is not only one of the most valuable diamonds in the world, it's arguably the most controversial, as it was given to England under controversial circumstances, then placed as the headpiece of the literal crown of the Queen. Some view it as priceless, and others view it as around $200 million, and still others view it as high as $1 billion. The Koh-i-Noor originated in India, and then it disappeared until 1526, when the Mongols revealed that they had it. In its raw form, the diamond was around 793 carats. It was then carved and refined by the Mongols until it was 186 carats. In 1830, the ruler of India got the diamond back for his country. But when the British took over India, it's said that the Koh-i-Noor was given to the Queen as a gift. Others feel that it was stolen during their reign. It's actually a very contested debate to this day. Many have asked England to return the diamond, but they refuse to yield it. Because of its attachment to the crown, and the fact that it's never been formally appraised since it was later cut again by Prince Albert into the diamond that is now known, the price, as noted, varies depending on who you talk to. Now, if the crown is included in the value, then the price is thought to go up into the tens of billions of dollars. It's insane. Well, thanks for watching, guys. What do you think of these gemstones? Can you believe what some of them are worth? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on World List.